official sponsor for Saturday night's action, and what a night it's set to be. It seems a little bit quieter here than it was in Belfast yesterday. We've had a great 3 days on the Quick Frampton Media Tour, and what a time for British boxing. This weekend there'll be 3 Brits involved in world title fights in 3 different countries, and 2 of those exclusively live on Sky Sports, of course. Anthony Crolla challenging Perez for the WBA lightweight title, and Martin Murray in Hanover in Germany challenging Arthur Abraham for the WBO super middleweight title. It's a wonderful night of boxing starting from 8 PM, and as always I'm delighted to welcome the head of boxing for our exclusive broadcast partner Sky Sports, Adam Smith.
Thanks, Eddie. It's wonderful times. The Quick Frampton Media Tour was quite something. Belfast was unbelievable yesterday, and I think February the 27th, that week, is going to be quite something here in Manchester. Really looking forward to this rematch between Perez to my left and Anthony Crolla. It was a great fight last time. Very, very close, and I'm sure we expect the same again on the night. But we'll be kicking off at 8 o'clock with another rematch, Tyrone Nurse and Chris Jenkins, another close affair last time. So I've played both boys already, and I'm sure they'll give us plenty of action. Then, you know, we move to Ryan Burnett and Jason Booth. Ryan Burnett, what a fighter he is. I think he's a real star of the future. But Jason Booth, one of my old mates in boxing. I mean, he's been there, seen it, done it. I have so much respect for Jason and where he's come through in his life. I think it's fantastic to have him here still fighting for a British title, and I think he's going to give absolutely everything. Martin Murray over in Germany will be live as he bids to dethrone Arthur Abraham. What a night it will be if he can manage that, and then back to Manchester for Crolla Perez. It's a super one ahead of what will be a super weekend next weekend with Vladimir Klitschko and Tyson Fury in Dusseldorf, and over in Quebec we have James DeGale and Lucian Bute. Terrific time for boxing, so make sure you tune into Sky Sports, Sky Sports News, skysports.com for everything in the build-up to this and all of next week.
Thanks, Adam. And opening up with a fight which many feel could steal a fight of the night status, and it's a fight for the English featherweight title between Ryan Doyle and Isaac Lowe. Steve Wood, I've got a lot to thank for on this one. Obviously manages both guys, and he knows what a great fight this is. Firstly, Ryan, I know you have huge support. You sold a lot of tickets for Saturday night, and looking forward to a great fight with Isaac Lowe.
Yeah, looking forward to the fight. On paper, it's a 50-50 fight. Isaac's a good champion. I mean, he's a champion for a reason, and just looking forward to Saturday night now.
Obviously, you'll be on late around 10 o'clock. They're expecting about 8,000 in there on Saturday night. Be a great atmosphere and a big opportunity for you.
Yeah, most definitely. Great opportunity for myself. You know, to be on such a big stage. I'm grateful for. Just really looking forward to it now.
Thank you, Isaac. Obviously, a wonderful performance from you in Leeds recently, winning the title from Jamie Spate, and now another big opportunity in front of a big crowd.
Yeah, last time out was a good performance by me. The way I'd done it last time was stopping Jamie in the 9th round, which obviously was a good statement. But now this fight is, what can I say, it's a great fight. Ryan comes forward, he loves to come forward, loves to fight, and so do I. So styles make fights, and we're going to give the fans a hell of a fight. I think Ryan's going to be at his best, and I'm going to be at my best, so it's one you're going to watch.
Thank you. The English flyweight title, the first defence of the very talented Charlie Edwards defending his title against Liverpool's Phil Smith. It's another fight we expect to be an absolute cracker. Phil, obviously Charlie's had a quick progression in the pro ranks, looked good, and looking forward to a good fight on Saturday.
Yeah, can't wait. It's my time to shine now as well, so I've got my heart set on that title, so I'm going to put everything into it, everything that I've trained for and all that for over the years, so I'm looking forward to it. Look for a good night.
Charlie, obviously had a great camp in Marbella, a good win for you last time out, winning the title from Louis Norman, and now looking forward to your first defence in Manchester.
Yeah, it was a good win last time in my last outing, but I've put that in the past now. And I've got a tough challenge in Phil Smith. He's going to come and he really wants to have a go. This is World Cup final. He ain't been on the big shows before, so I'm really looking forward to him to put in a big performance, and that's only going to make me perform better.
One fight that's very tough to pick is the first of our British title fights. The British super lightweight title between Chris Jenkins and Tyrone Nurse. A very, very close fight last time, so it was a draw. Many split opinions on who won that fight. And first thing I asked Tyrone, talk to us about that first fight and also your thoughts about Saturday.
You know, we're a good close fight, we're competitive. I said at the press conference last time, I said it might be the fight to steal the show, and you know, I think we did a pretty good job in almost doing that, maybe doing that. You know, it's going to be a good close one again. Styles are going to gel, but you know, you always say the best man win. I'm sure we all know that the last time, you know, but same again this time. What
you look to do differently on the night? You know, I know you felt you won the fight last time. Just same as before, or are you looking to make sure there's no doubts?
That's telling, mate. That's it. No, you know, it's all about styles and tactics. Everyone's got a different game plan for a different fight, and you know, the thing is, I can adapt. You know, if we want to have a fight, we can go to war. That's fine by me. Or I can stand off and I can box. I can be as lazy, or I can work as much as I want. You know, it's up to me what I do, and that'll all depend on what Chris comes with.
Chris, obviously back at the Manchester Arena, and another opportunity to win that Lonsdale belt. Overcome some cuts last time as well in a very close fight, and you look in good shape for Saturday.
Yeah, obviously, you know, I got cut early on in the fight, and you know, it's just one of the things. You know, I had 9 months out. There was a lot of things that went into that fight that I done wrong. We've been back in the camp now, we've worked hard. We've been, you know, different gyms like Tony Sims gym. We've been able to get the sparring. Just everything I done wrong in our fight is about putting it right for this fight, and I know that I will win that British title on Saturday evening. So, you know, he can do what he wants. He can run, he can fight, he can use his head, he can do what he wants.
He can win again. He can win again.
I'll win, yeah.
I can win.
Alright then. We'll see. That'll be fun.
It's a great fight. That's going to kick off the live broadcast and a rematch for the vacant British super lightweight title. One fight and one fighter that I'm really excited about on Saturday night is Ryan Burnett against Jason Booth. It's a real classic of youth against experience. Jason Booth, what a story, bidding to become a 3-weight British champion on Saturday night. Been an incredible stalwart in the game, and still has a huge amount of threat and danger in the fight, and hunger as well to become a British champion once more. Firstly, I'm going to ask Adam Booth, Ryan Burnett's trainer, to say a few words about Ryan and also the fight on Saturday.
I think I've said enough about Ryan, because I'm confident in what I know and what I think Ryan can achieve. I think, just like everyone in British boxing, I've got the utmost respect for Jason, for everything that he's achieved, for the type of fighter that he is and how he always turns up. And there's nothing in boxing that Jason hasn't seen. It annoys me when people talk about his age. He's seen everything that there is to see in the ring, and he carries that experience. But my belief is, with Ryan, he's going to see everything, but all in one fighter, in one fight. I believe Ryan's special, and I'm really looking forward to this challenge.
Thank you. Jason, I saw a few quotes today, obviously. You know what Ryan Burnett's all about, but you know exactly what to expect. You've seen it all.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of him myself. Very good fighter. I'm doing exactly what they said. I'm bringing my best. I feel really good. I don't feel old. I feel really young. So I'm just too smooth this coming.
It seems like every time you step up in that fight where people, I remember watching you against Lee Haskins, and you put a great performance in there. You know, I know you got some points, but still people expected that was one fight too many for you, and it seems that every time you come on this big occasion, you know exactly what to deliver.
Yeah, I love boxing. When I fought Scott Quick, that was a few years ago then, and I was the old man then, so I don't know what now. But yeah, I'm bringing it.
Good, we look forward to it, mate. It's great to have you as always. Ryan, obviously probably a lot of pressure on your shoulder. A lot of people have been talking about you the last month or so, and a chance now to win the British title on Saturday, around 9 PM live on Sky Sports.
Yeah, a lot of people has been talking, and a lot of people has been building me up. But I think Jason Booth brings a chance for me to show my ability. I don't think, as a pro yet, I've been able to show what my boxing ability is, and getting in the ring with Jason, I believe that opportunity to be able to show exactly what I'm about will happen.
Well done. You feel the pressure for Saturday? Obviously, like I said, a lot of people talking about you, and this is a level well beyond you where you've been before, isn't it?
Definitely, it's a massive step up for me. But you say pressure. I don't feel the pressure one bit. I think this is meant to be for me, you know. So I don't feel no pressure at all.
Good stuff. That's the second of our 2 British title fights on the line on Saturday night, and now we're going to talk on the main event, and we're going to ask the champion to speak first and his team, and it gives me great pleasure to welcome back one of our friends, Alex Campanova, and manager for Perez, and welcome back, and your thoughts on Saturday night.
Thank you, Eddie. Thank you for having us back so quickly. Obviously, we know what happened in the last fight, but this time around, Darley has prepared not to leave any doubts inside the ring. He's got a great training camp in Colombia, under the watchful eye of Orlando Pineda. He's, at this point, the only Colombian world champion, and he's more than ready to take on Anthony Crolla.
Obviously, there was controversy around the first fight, the scoring. Also, you guys felt there was particularly the last point that was deducted wasn't quite fair. But it's kind of like the last fight doesn't matter. It's a clean slate now, and these guys have got to go and do it again.
Absolutely. I think the styles for both guys are matched perfectly. Should be an exciting event again. And, you know, we're not going to talk about what happened last time.
Joe, obviously we know how close you are with Anthony Crolla and what it would mean to you. We all felt that we should have been crowned, and Anthony should have been crowned world champion last time around. But that doesn't matter anymore, does it? It's all about Saturday night.
Yeah, first of all, big welcome to Perez and his team and his trainer. Good to see you all again. Yeah, Saturday night, it's a huge opportunity for Anthony Crolla. I know they've just mentioned that Perez is Colombia's only world champion, but there's a lot of talk yesterday in Belfast about that being a great fight sitter. Manchester's a great fight sitter. Anthony's got a great opportunity to become the 3rd world champion out this Saturday night. He's got to take it with both hands. It's now or never for Anthony Crolla. Training's gone fantastic. We've studied the first fight, and we hurt Perez last time, and we will hurt him again Saturday night, and this time we'll finish the job. Very much in the way you've seen Scott Quigg did with Kiko Martinez, also Callum Smith with Rocky Fielding. Anthony, there's no nice guy in there Saturday night. You're going to see a ruthless streak from Anthony Crolla, and we'll be looking for the knockout. And that's what I expect on Saturday night, and to give this great sitter another world champion. And I have 100% faith in Anthony Crolla becoming world champion, and what a fantastic achievement. Okay, here we go again. Ronnie Pickering, come from Belfast, he's come from Colombia here now today again.
Crolla's the one that's fighting. Let him do the talking.
Joe, you always tend to do this everywhere we go, every city.
Well, to just let you know, I'm booked in at the Opera House for the Christmas pantomime this year as the baddie there, so listen, that's how it goes.
Obviously there's been a lot of talk about this, the first fight, and tell us how you're feeling ahead of Saturday.
Bueno, buenas tardes para todos, contento de estar aquí.
Good afternoon to everybody, I'm very happy to be here again in Manchester.
Ya lo que pasó, es una nueva pelea.
What happened, this is a brand new fight.
Estoy tranquilo, vengo bien a 100%. Crolla es un buen peleador.
Crolla is a great fighter. My preparation was really good.
Y el día sábado tengo lo que seguro que vamos a dar guerra, porque vengo preparado sin temor a nada. Y con la gana de triunfo para dejar claridad.
I am more than ready to give the fans a war, and I know it's going to be a war on Saturday night. My preparation has been terrific, but I'm not going to leave any doubt this time.
What is the difference between this time and last time, and your prediction on how the fight will go on Saturday night?
Son diferentes peleas siempre, ya lo que pasó, estamos en el presente y vamos a resolverlo.
It's a different fight. It's a totally different fight, and we have to resolve this matter Saturday night.
Anthony, I don't think there's many that won't be cheering you on Saturday night. I'm sure, like many, you feel like you should be sitting here as world champion, but that's forgotten, it's the past, and now you have another chance on Saturday night to become champion of the world.
Yep, that's it. Saturday night I get a second chance, and not everyone's lucky enough to get a second chance, but I plan on taking that, grasping that opportunity with both hands. And listen, Perez, his team, I've got massive respect for. He's a great fighter, and Dali's just mentioned then, he's ready for a war, and I see this fight it was a good fight last time, but I see many more exchanges this time, and I do see it being a bit of a war, and it's a war I'm very confident that I'll come through. And like I say, it's like training's gone fantastic, like Joe just said earlier, and I feel like I've made improvements since that first fight. I'm expecting a better Perez on Saturday night, but I'm also expecting myself to be better, and I believe that I've gone away, I've worked hard, and those few little tweaks that we've made will be the difference on Saturday night in me becoming world champion.
Difference in your performance this time, do you feel as well, physically, tactically and mentally as well? Last time obviously it was a kind of step into the unknown, and now you've been there before.
Yeah, we've shared 12 rounds, me and Perez, 12 tough rounds. So I suppose you could say this is round 13, and I think we're well matched. But last time out I felt like we got it right tactically, or Joe did, and I think there was times in the fight where I hurt Dallas and also that I outboxed him, so I think there's a number of ways I can win the fight. I'm expecting a really tough fight. Like I say, Dallas is a great fighter, but on Saturday I'm ready to become world champion.
The atmosphere at the Manchester Arena on Saturday will be incredible. It was last time. You've experienced that now. Is it a case of almost, did you feel like that got to you last time, maybe in a positive way, but this time it's just another process in the fight?
Of course, I feel that lifted me last time. It was a great reception, and that's one of the people going about the disappointment it was, but that was the highlight of my career, coming out in front of a crowd like that, in front of that arena. And I think Saturday there's going to be a similar atmosphere in there. So I've just got to, like say, make sure I'm ready. I've done everything I can do, and this time I was very grateful for it. I had a lot of support on the back of the incident that happened last year, and it's a bit more business-like this time, which I prefer. We're talking about the boxing a lot more, and that's been a great thing in camp for me. So mentally I'm in an even better place than I certainly am physically.
Fantastic. That's the WBA Lightweight Championship of the World. Manchester's Anthony Crolla takes on Perez. It was a great fight last time. It's going to be a great fight again Saturday. I don't think there's many that's not trying to push Anthony Crolla over the line on Saturday. He's a great man, a great fighter, and it's a great fight between two very talented lightweights. So thank you for coming. The weigh-in tomorrow will be at 1 PM at the Radisson Blu Edwardian Hotel. Doors will open at 5 PM. We're going to pose now for head-to-heads with all the fighters and their opponents, and we'll see you at the weigh-in tomorrow. Thank you very much.